Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to M&S Live. It's fantastic to have you with us. My name is Ellie. I am your host for this evening, and I am joined by the amazing queen of everything, Elizabeth Arden. It's Alicia.
Hi guys, I'm Alicia, Elizabeth Arden skincare expert.
Yeah, we've managed to get her back on M&S Live. If you are returning to us, welcome. You might have spotted Alicia back in September, but we had to bring you back because things have happened.
We've got something new and exciting for sure.
Absolutely, and some awards to tell you about. So before we get into all that exciting things, I know we're absolutely buzzing to tell you about them. Just a quick reminder, if you are watching us on M&S.com, on M&S Live, huge welcome. Whether you're live or replay, you can shop everything you see on the screen. It'll either be at the bottom of your screen or just over to the right-hand side. Click away. We're going to tell you about all of the products, but you can get even more information in those product descriptions. Or if you are catching us on YouTube, huge welcome. Please pop a comment underneath this video. I would love to know where you're tuning in from, what your favourite Elizabeth Arden product is, what you took from tonight's show. And for a full shoppable experience, links are all in the description. And finally, we cannot forget our friends over on Facebook. Hi over there. If you're joining us on Elizabeth Arden Facebook, thank you so much.
Don't forget to shop the droppable link.
Thank you so much. That'll be added very, very soon. So look, we've made you wait. Let's talk Elizabeth Arden.
It's really important that we talk about the brand first. So
Yes.
I know we mentioned this before about Elizabeth Arden being the first to coin the term makeover.
I love that.
But I've got something new for you, Ellie.
Okay, go for it.
So Elizabeth Arden was actually the first to record herself on vinyl. She recorded herself talking about how to use the skincare in the specific steps so her customers could take it away with them and listen to it. But it wasn't just skincare, Ellie.
Oh my word.
It was yoga and exercise too. So she really took the holistic approach seriously. And you could call her the first ever influencer.
Who needs Instagram when you have got vinyl? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. She was basically the first influencer telling everyone how to use their products, how to apply them. And you're going to be doing that for us a little bit later.
Exactly. So way ahead of her game, absolutely.
So it's not just those firsts, of course. There's so many firsts that we could talk about. First spa, retreat spa.
First destination spa, absolutely. And that's where she took the holistic approach even more seriously as well. So teaching yoga classes, but also especially talking about amazing skincare and how to apply.
Absolutely. And you've also got a little secret about your lipstick as well.
I do. So Elizabeth Arden was the first to hand the suffragettes red lipstick as they marched down Fifth Avenue as well.
There we go. So brand of first, we've given you all the history for all your history buffs out there. And now we're going to go straight into the science because we've got some incredible products. Like I said, we've got new arrivals. So we're going to talk about award-winning products, but we've got to bring it all the way back and start with ceramides because they're your non-negotiable, right?
They're my non-negotiable, but they should be your non-negotiable.
Everybody's non-negotiable.
And everybody's non-negotiable, I have to say. Now, the reason being is because ceramides are fatty acids naturally found in the skin. They're basically the building bricks of your skin, and we're all born with 100% ceramides, but we lose them as we age. So have you ever felt that your skin's slightly thinning? Perhaps you're starting to see lines and wrinkles coming through. This is a direct link to loss of ceramides. The skin doesn't create any more. So if we're not topically applying ceramides in our skincare, then we literally just keep losing them.
Well, we don't want that. So when you say we're losing them, it's going into the air, right?
Yeah, we're just losing them basically. So we're losing the lipids that are naturally found in the skin and we're losing the moisture. So absolutely the water loss is losing from the skin is coming out into the air.
Okay, so these are basically completely related to if you're feeling dehydrated, if you have dry skin or any kind of combination of those. Ceramides are going to help you out here.
And they will plump the skin too as well because they're really plumping up that moisture barrier.
Okay, should we jump into some of them?
Absolutely.
Because they're also in, and we forgot to mention another first.
Yes.
You're first for these as well, aren't
So
you?
Elizabeth Arden was the first to launch a serum in a capsule. And this was in 1990, the original advanced ceramide capsule launched. Now, this advanced ceramide capsule is a rich oil. So if you're very, very dry, this is your go-to capsule. It has Subaki oil inside it as well. And ceramides, so it is going to plump the skin and target those lines and wrinkles too.
So should we demonstrate how you actually use
Absolutely.
these? So you twist the top.
Twist the
I
capsule
promise
open.
I've done this before.
It's biodegradable as well.
So what are they made of to be biodegradable?
Vegetable oil.
Oh gosh, I have so much hand cream on. I promise in real
that on.
life they do come off.
And
There we
straight into the palm of your hands, Ellie, you'll feel it's a rich oil texture.
There we go. Apologies for that, everybody. I've put tons of hand cream, Elizabeth Arden hand cream, I will say, on before the show, so that did make it a bit tricky. But that oil texture is just absolutely delightful. There we go. So you can see that. And you're going to show us how to actually apply this.
I will be applying later on in the show.
Absolutely. Right, where do we go next?
So don't worry if you have got an oily or combination skin too. I have, so I'm over here and I actually prefer the Advanced Light Ceramide Capsules.
Okay.
They help to minimise the pores too. So if your pores are more enlarged, which is normally the case with an oily skin, then your Advanced Light Ceramide Capsules is your go-to capsule.
And we were talking a little bit earlier on about the fact that you could create your kind of annual routine. So you could be using, as you know, I'm as dry as the desert, but you could be using your Advanced Ceramide Capsules in the winter and then swapping in. Come on, sun. We are so ready. I know that's you. You love a bit of sun. Into your light ones at this time of year.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so it's not just about, of course, beautiful original ceramides, although ceramides, of course, are the building blocks of these ones. We're going to go hyaluronic acid.
We are, and we know hyaluronic acid is a buzzword, it is a trend, but it is important to know that it does hold 1,000 times its weight in water. So if you are dry, if you are dehydrated, but you prefer a gel-like serum, this is your go-to capsule. I love that I can apply my foundation straight on top as well, because it absorbs really quickly into the skin. And you'll notice that every single capsule in the Ceramide Capsule collection has ceramides. So you've still got that extra layer of ceramides to lock the hyaluronic acid in.
So you're getting that active ingredient. So in this case, the hyaluronic acid, which holds 1,000 times its weight in water.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Plus your ceramides, because they're your non-negotiable. Now, let's move on to my personal absolute favourite, and that is the vitamin C ceramide capsules.
So if your skin's feeling dull, perhaps you're just feeling drier than normal, but you're not specifically dry, this is a dry oil texture. Because it's vitamin C, it's going to give you that instant radiance on the skin, but also protect you from environmental assaults, so perhaps pollution as well. If you're getting pigmentation or high production melanin as well, this might be a go-to capsule for you.
Okay, and also if you get these for the first time, very, very important, apply to the palm of your hand, because it does have that dry oil texture. And the first time I used it, I did go for the tips of the fingers.
Quite liquidy.
Yeah, it ran away. And so we don't want to be wasting any product, because it's all perfectly proportioned. And that's the whole point behind your capsules, right?
Definitely.
You've got your 3 Ps.
Your 3 Ps are pure, potent and precise. So don't forget, the capsule formula is all about encapsulating the ingredients, so you're getting the maximum benefits when it touches your skin.
Okay, right. I think I've got you. Got our ceramides, got ceramide light, hyaluronic, vitamin C. Now is the time to launch something new. So if you're here for the newness, this is for you. So we have got an addition to the new range, haven't we?
There are now 5 ceramide capsules in our ceramide capsule collection, and the newest addition is our Retinol plus HPR. Now, what is HPR? I hear you saying. Skin renewing ceramide capsule. Now, HPR stands for hydroxypanacolone retinate. I know that might not mean anything to you. So it's high performance retinol. It's a next generation retinol that is more stabilized than pure retinol. And guess what? It stabilizes pure retinol. So that's why we include both, because pure retinol really gets to work straight away. This is why some people can get irritation, retinization, perhaps flakiness as well when using retinol. But don't worry, HPR or high performance retinol will stop that from happening.
Okay, absolutely. So let's just recap really quickly, because we have given you so much information about this brand new product. Why is retinol important for me, please?
So retinol is the holy grail of the skincare world when it comes to anti-aging. So if you've got lines and wrinkles as a key concern, then you need retinol inside your skincare regime.
Okay, this one works by combining pure retinol with HPR.
Plus HPR, high performance retinol.
And the benefit of that is?
The benefit of that is that the high performance retinol stabilises the retinol, but also even better, again, referring to being a brand of first, the new first is that with this capsule, it's the first ever retinol that you can use AM and PM. And that's because of the HPR.
Okay, completely understood. And you've got ceramides.
And your ceramides, of course.
3 in 1. Retinol, HPR, and ceramides all in one. That is absolutely incredible. And so you mentioned you can use it AM and PM. I know you're going to give us a demo in just a little bit, but that is so revolutionary. That is something that we've never heard before.
It truly is. And we know with retinization in the skin, there's a lot of first-time retinol users concerned with what retinol they need. HPR is the retinol for you.
So if you're first time, so I've been using retinols for 2 years, I'm 32, and I love using this one because you don't get any of that irritation. You know,
no irritation whatsoever.
I think when you first get into retinols, you can be quite frightened of how to use them. And actually for this, you can be quite confident that you're not going to get that irritation.
Yeah. And it's all the action without any reaction. So you're getting all of the action and power of using pure retinol, but with no reaction.
Okay, so this isn't the only product that you can use AM and PM with retinol in. It's time to talk awards, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a round of applause. It's the Oscars, etc. So we have got, of course, the water cream. Now, do you want to list out your incredible awards that you've got for
have
this?
some amazing, prestigious awards. So we've got the likes of Mary Claire, we've got Grazia as well, and Woman at Home. There's 4 amazing awards that this product has already won, and it only launched in August last year.
I remember you coming in September. We were so excited to talk about it. So the fact you've got the awards, absolutely incredible. It shows that it's a really great product. Similar to the Ceramides, but where does it fit in the routine? Do we need both?
So this is our moisturiser. So you absolutely do need both. You need your Ceramide capsule, you need your Retinol Plus HPR capsule first, and then you need your moisturiser. So this is your AM and PM moisturiser. It's moisture on the go. It's so easy to use. You can see the airless pump. It absorbs extra quickly into the skin. Now with this one, you not only have the Retinol Plus HPR, so high performance retinol, you have your ceramides, you've got peptides inside here too.
Okay, right, we've got to stop again. Sorry, everyone, buzzword alert. So peptides, we've been hearing a lot about that recently. I think particularly in the US, peptides right now are massive. So explain to me what they are and why we need them.
Peptides are strengthening and they're really a power for the skin. So they really plump the skin too. So you've got that plumping and that strengthening the skin barrier.
Okay, and why a water cream? Well, how does that
work? It's the texture. So that just refers to the texture, not to the ingredients. It absorbs extra quick into the skin.
So perfect for day and night.
Yes.
Okay, right. So let's run through this again. You've got high performance retinol, HPR.
You do.
I'm not going to do the long word. I just can't. You've got pure retinol.
Yes.
You've got ceramides. And you've got peptides.
Yes.
All in one. That is
absolutely
amazing. And of course, it is multi-award winning. Now, look, we spoke a lot about this in September. And so we are going to move on to the next product. But this, if you're going to add anything to your basket, add the capsules and add this. Because honestly, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Absolutely.
We love it. Right. So we said we've got one more to show you. Let's go eye cream.
So it's so important to use an eye regime. Really important to have an AM eye cream or eye serum and a PM eye cream and eye serum. So you'll notice this is our retinol eye cream. So this is a line erasing eye cream. It doesn't have that next generation HPR. So this is for PM use only. Okay. However, it's a slow releasing retinol. So it slowly releases this retinol during your 8 hours sleep. It also has niacinamide, which helps to brighten the skin. So if dark circles are a concern of yours, then this could be your go-to PM eye cream.
Okay, so let's just reiterate that. This is not one for the day.
Just PM. No hydroxypinacolone retinate inside.
I can't. How do you say that over and over again? Honestly, it's very impressive. So you wanted to bring along an alternative for the day for us.
I did.
So let's grab that.
The AM eye cream would be our Ceramide Lift and Firm eye cream. Now this is amazing because it has a 3D fit technology. So it's not only firms, it intensely hydrates. So it's replacing the loss of hydration around the eyes, and it tightens and tones the skin too. It also has an Edelweiss extract. So if you do have those dark circles, don't worry because it will brighten during your daytime too.
And it looks so pretty to have on your little top. Okay, right. So there we go. You've got your AM. Shall we run through the routine before we move on to the demo? Don't worry, demo is coming up. And don't forget, you can purchase absolutely everything, including what we're wearing, in the carousel right now if you're watching us on M&S.com. If you're watching us on YouTube or over on Facebook, I know you guys are over there, then check the links in the description box. You'll be able to shop everything along with us. So let's build our routine. I've woken up, I've cleansed, I'm feeling fresh and ready to go. Where do I start?
Your go-to capsule. And Ellie, I think your go-to capsule has to be the new. So the Retinol Plus HPR. This is our skin renewing serum in a capsule.
These ones.
Absolutely and this will revitalise the skin and make the skin more radiant after just one capsule, which you're going to see in just a second.
Wonderful. Then where do I go from there?
So after your serum in a capsule, it will of course be your moisturiser. So this is your moisturiser here.
We've got the water cream, and that refers to the texture, not the ingredients.
Texture, and this is your AM and PM. So both of those you can use AM and PM. So really nice to skin stream your regime too, making it nice and easy.
And before we move on to our demo, because I know you're all itching to see it, we have got to talk SPF, and possibly,
Don't forget.
I know this is a bit naughty, my favourite Elizabeth Arden product. Like, honestly, this is spectacular. So talk to me about SPF.
So SPF is so important, but it becomes even more important when you're using retinol or HPR. We know that the skin renews itself every 28 days, but when you're using retinol, this quickens. So it really fastens that pace, which is perfect because you're getting the newer, fresher skin cells coming through. But because they are newer and fresher, the baby skin cells,
Little babies.
they need extra protection, don't they? So they do need none other than our Provage City Smart SPF 50. And one thing I love about this is it's not just an SPF protection, it has a pollution shield too. So if you are a city worker or you live in a high polluted area, this is perfect for you.
And as you will have seen when I was just applying it to the hand there, you can sort of see here, it does have a slight tint to it. But if you come in and have a look again, there's absolutely no colour to be seen, is there?
It adapts to your skin tone. So you can apply this to any skin tone and it will adapt to that skin tone.
That's amazing.
One thing I love about this, Ellie, as well, is you can use it, reapply your SPF, really important, every couple of hours.
Yes.
You can use it on top of your makeup, and I'm going to show you now how to do that.
You are brave.
So just one pump into the palm of your hands or the tips of your fingers, massage in and simply pat it on top of the makeup. Now, you can see instantly you get a glow to the skin. So in actual fact, it revives that makeup too, and there's no cast whatsoever.
It's amazing. And everybody will know. Anyone that knows me knows I'm here for the glow. Look at that glow.
So don't forget to reapply that SPF too throughout the day.
Super duper important. Now, I think we've made everyone wait quite long enough. You're going to dash off and give us a little tutorial, aren't you?
I am.
And while you get ready and set up with our wonderful model, I'm just going to remind everyone, you can buy everything you can see on screen right now. It is underneath if you're on your mobile, and it's to the right hand side if you are on your computer. That's if you're on M&S.com. If you're joining us on YouTube or on Facebook, click the link in the description to find out more. Now, over to Alicia.
So today we're going to show you our perfect AM regime. It's really important to start with the eye area first. The skin around the eyes is 8 times thinner than the rest of the face, so you don't want to overlayer your products. We're going to begin with our Advanced Ceramide Lift and Firm Eye Cream. This is the 3D Fit technology, so it firms, it intensely hydrates and tightens and tones. So be sure to apply a pea-size amount to the tips of the fingers first. Just warm the product into the tips of the fingers, and we're going to simply press on this orbital bone. So simply press on the orbital bone. Then use your ring finger to smooth the eye cream around, and you'll notice I'm staying on the bone. My top tip is if it's not the bone, leave it alone. So very important that even when you're going underneath that brow, to stay on that bone. Stop on the outer corners of the eye and lift off. Next up, of course, it's going to be none other than our new Retinol plus HPR Skin Renewing Water Serum. Now, this is a serum inside a capsule. You can see the capsule here is biodegradable. Twist the capsule open, squeeze into the palm of the hands, warm the capsule into the palms of the hands, and simply press and hold. Press and hold, up over the nose, and don't forget the top of the lip. And then simply do a 3C technique. So 1C, 2C, and 3 Cs. Come up to the temples and lift off. And you can see it absorbs really, really quickly, and you can already see a radiant glow in the skin. Next up is our award winner. So this is one, Grazia Stylist, Woman at Home as well. Amazing awards in the industry. You can see the airless pump is really easy to use. So simply just press that pump down. The product will come out. So that's exactly the amount you should be using. Warm that product into the palm of the hands. And again, press onto the face. Don't forget the nose, the top of the lip too, and continue your 3C technique. come up to the temples. And there you have it, your perfect duo of retinol plus HPR. And of course, because we're using retinol, but you should be using an SPF anyway, the Provage City Smart SPF 50. Now, this has a blend of antioxidants, including the most powerful antioxidant, edipinone. It looks a little like a foundation, but don't worry, it adapts to your skin tone. Blend it into the tips of the fingers and simply press onto the skin. You can apply more in your areas of concern. So if you have pigmentation, you can apply more in those areas. And make sure you're reapplying this product throughout the day. So I would advise every couple of hours. How does that feel?
Really nice.
Gorgeous.
Thank you so, so much, Alicia. What a treat for everybody watching at home. If you are watching us live, do not worry. You can catch a replay immediately after we've gone live to really perfect the 3C technique. I have to say, since I learned it in September, I have done my very best to remember how to do it. But seeing a refresher is fantastic. Now, before we let everyone go, I think we need to give top 5 absolute tips from today's show that everyone can go home with.
I have to say, I think my top one is making sure that if your key concern is lines and wrinkles, then you have the holy grail of lines and wrinkles that is, of course, retinol plus HPR. So retinol plus HPR should be your go-to capsule if that's your concern. It also evens out skin texture and tone too. Number 2 has to be ceramides. They're my non-negotiable. So, of course, absolutely having ceramides. Number 3 would be on the bone as well. So you'll notice that I mentioned if it's not the bone, leave it alone. A lot of the time it's not what eye cream you're using, it's how you're applying as well. Number 4, SPF, SPF, SPF. Has to be SPF.
My absolute favourite product.
And last but not least, it has to be investing in the perfect Elizabeth Arden skin diet.
Absolutely. I love that phrasing, skin diet, because there is something to target every single little thing. You can build your routine about what your concern is. You might want to focus on your vitamin C in the morning and then go to your retinol plus HPR in the evening. But of course, don't forget the fantastic thing about retinol plus HPR is AM and PM.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. It's a first. There we go. We're ending as we started talking about first. Thank you so much, Alicia. It's been great to have you back in the studio. Thank you, of course, for your demo as well. You can watch that on replay. Don't forget, I know I will be. Really hope you'll come back and see us again soon. Maybe with more awards.
Hopefully.
Everything crossed for you guys. And thank you to all of you for watching at home, whether you're watching us on M&S.com, on YouTube, or over on Facebook. Don't forget. It's been fantastic having you with us. And whether you're watching us in the day, in the evening, or whenever, have a wonderful rest of your day and see you soon on M&S Live.
Thank you for joining.
Bye.